because he was going to sign an executive order at 12 noon to change the National Guard in Alabama to the federal. While we standing there, Al Lingo, who was one of the meanest folks in the history of this planet, looked at King in his face and he said, "Never, when that nigga-loving president signed that executive order and you walk across this line, I'll blow your nigga brains out." I'm supposed to come here tonight or around the world and explain that he looked at King and said, "N-word"? When that N-word loving president signed that executive order and you walk across this line, I'm gonna blame your N-word. There's something wrong when something can offend you and you're not even part of it. Why do we always claim negativity? We sit around and we say the Willie Lynch letter. That didn't seem to bother nobody. The Willie Lynch letter was 1960 lingo. White folks didn't talk like that back then. That came out of the CIA headquarters.
All right.
Just happened to be named Lynch. I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with you saying to the young folk, don't use this. Let me tell you what I got a problem with. When Denzel do a movie that y'all seem to like, called The Great Debaters, and that white sheriff could say nigger, 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 and nobody said to Hollywood, wait a minute. When Denzel did the movie American Gangster, we heard of Al Capone, they never put American in front of his name. We heard of Dillinger, they never put American in front of his name. 5 brilliant Godfather movies, they never say American Godfather. But when it comes my time, it's the American gangster. And when people in Europe look at that, they believe that gangsters in America look like us. Somewhere. I would rather hear the word nigger, 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 and bitch and hoe all day long than to hear you black folks singing Amazing Grace, because you don't know where it came from. Next question. Wait a minute. John Newton, one of the most evil, ungodly, if there could be anybody on the planet more evil than the devil, it was John Newton. He was one of the most vicious slave master in the history of the planet. He's out on his pleasure boat one day, and a storm came up. And because he denied God, he came out of the preacher house. And he saw that storm and he saw death. And fell on his knees and prayed and said, "God, if you spare me, never, ever will I be the person I was." And the storm ceased. And he wrote Amazing Grace. How sweet the sound. Thank you for giving a wretch like me. And you black folks sit and sing a song. That's like a Jew singing a song that Hitler and them Nazis wrote. Suppose he hadn't been a slave trader. Suppose he would have been a white hoe that killed the Johns and the Tricks and repented and said, wrote the same song except say, "Forgive a hoe like me." Can't you see you black women standing in church singing, "Forgive a hoe like me"? You ain't never been a hoe and you ain't never been a wretch, but that song don't seem to bother you somewhere. And finally, let me say this. If I had my way, and I could lock all black folks up for 30 days, I would lock you up and let you listen to nothing but hillbilly music. Because there's a certain side of the blues. So we're the only we're the only man on the planet that sing derogatory songs about our women. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, give me some more. Huh? I caught my baby in bed with my best friend. Listen to hillbilly music. Living in that trailer. He ain't never caught her doing nothing. He's always saying, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. When y'all shake your booty to it, women and men dance to it, and you have no problems. I hope some of you young folks...
I'm sorry, I need to cut you.
Okay, dear.
Because we do want to hear from our audience, and we don't have